Okay, if you're a med spa owner and you're thinking about adding peptides to your practice, you're standing at a really important crossroads. Do you sell them in-house, or do you jump on board with one of those popular network marketing programs? Honestly, this one decision could really shape the future of your business. So let's break down which path actually helps you build your asset. This isn't just about adding another product to your menu. This is a strategic choice. It's about the kind of business you want to build for the long haul. Are we chasing some quick, easy cash, or are we focused on building a lasting, valuable asset? The answer to that question changes everything. So let's get really clear on our two options here. First, you've got the in-house model. It's pretty straightforward. You buy the product, you sell the product, and you keep all the control. Then you've got the network marketing model, often a referral or MLM style setup that offers you a pre-built system you can just plug right into. Now, both of them promise to make you money, but how they do it and, more importantly, who really benefits in the long run, well, those are two completely different stories. Let's start with network marketing because, let's be honest, the appeal is super obvious. The promise is simple, right? A brand new revenue stream, and fast, with almost none of the headaches you'd normally expect. It's a really compelling pitch. And the barrier to entry, it's practically nothing. For less than what you'd spend on a nice dinner out, you're in the game. It's sold as this totally risk-free way to instantly tack on a new profit center to your practice. And then they hit you with the promise of these huge commissions. We're talking up to 40%. You start hearing these stories about partners making six figures in just half a year, all by just referring the patients they already have. The financial upside sounds absolutely massive. But the real hook is the promise of a turnkey, done-for-you system. They tell you they'll handle the inventory, the shipping, even the patient protocols. The whole idea is that the liability shifts away from you, so all you have to do is market the product and collect your check. It's presented as if all the heavy lifting is done for you. And this right here brings us to the most important question of all. Once you start to peel back all those layers of convenience, who is actually benefiting from your hard work? Who is profiting from the patient relationships that you built? Because all that convenience, it comes at a price, a really steep price. And that price is control. Control over your brand, control over your patient experience, and control over the very assets you have worked so hard to build from the ground up. Look, let's be crystal clear about something. Your most valuable asset is not your fancy laser machine or your great location. It is the trust and the direct relationship you have built with your clients. The second you send them into an external system, you are literally handing over your most valuable asset to someone else. So what's the trade-off? Well, you're giving up direct control over that entire patient journey. You're diluting your own brand by promoting someone else's. And you're sacrificing your position as the one, single, trusted authority in your patient's eyes. And I loved this quote from Dr. Sorpo because it just nails the core conflict. As a med spa owner, you have painstakingly curated a premium, high-trust experience. Handing off the key part of that is like a five-star restaurant telling its customers to go to a fast food joint for their main course. It just doesn't make sense. So let's pivot and talk about the alternative, the in-house model. And this approach, it's about so much more than just profit margins. It's about fundamentally strengthening the asset that is your business. This quote from attorney Jeff Cohen just says it all. As the owner, you are the captain of the ship. That means you have total ownership, total responsibility, and total control. And that is a massive strength. As the captain, you get to protect your brand integrity. You design the patient experience from start to finish. You get to vet every single supplier to ensure quality. And crucially, you own the compliance and oversight. This isn't a burden. It's the ultimate form of quality control for your business. This model just reinforces the absolute foundation of your practice, trust. It sends a powerful and clear message to your patients. We have carefully selected these treatments. We believe in their quality, and we stand behind them 100% as a core part of our practice. And yeah, we have to talk about the legal reality here. As attorney David Holt points out, the provider, and that's you, holds the ultimate responsibility. When you have an in-house model, you're not just in the driver's seat, you're making sure the entire operation is compliant, which protects your license and everything you've worked for. So when you actually weigh the easy promise of network marketing against the strategic control you get with an in-house model,
the better long-term play becomes pretty darn clear. This is the roadmap to in-house success. And it's not just a checklist, it's a strategic process. You vet your suppliers, you control the protocol, you own that client relationship. And with every step, you build your brand equity. You are literally adding value to the business you own.
So here's the final takeaway. Network marketing offers you convenience by leveraging the business that you've already built. The in-house model, on the other hand, uses that exact same foundation to create a stronger, more valuable, and more defensible business for your future. And if you're ready to explore what it takes to build your own in-house program and you want to connect with a peptide expert who can really guide you through it, just go ahead and fill out the form right below. So I'll just leave you with this to think about. When you picture your practice 5 years from now, do you want to be a successful partner in someone else's company, or do you want to be the sole owner of a more valuable, more respected business? The choice is yours.